And welcome back, fellow retro gamers, to another live Let's Play Secret of Mana. And we just arrived in, is it North or South Town?
Beyond this is the Emperor's castle.
You may not pass. Yeah, I can bite a little bit here if I want to. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna check my weapons and everything just to be sure that everything's alright. Okay, before I'm gonna check for upgrades.
Geez, our family is so big it's a nightmare just making dinner.
Is dinner ready yet, Mom?
Oh, it's fun not having to read every dialogue box.
Lately, there haven't been any balls at the castle. My sister's going stir.
Oh dear, I don't have anything to wear.
Why is the Emperor fixated on the rest of the world? They say not to worry, but I'm dubious. We have a big family. How can I not?
The Resistance has hidden their base in this town. We'll find it. Mark my words.
Yeah, this is the dungeon I have to go through. But I want to buy some stuff.
A girl named Pamela gave me some candy. She said I could get more if I followed her to the
Oh.
Don't let bad thoughts consume you. Keep your chin up. That's the ticket. Some fellows from the castle were gabbing about sunken treasure near the coral reef to the...
This is Northtown, capital of the Vandal.
Seen my wife? She's been acting...
I lost my father in the battle with the...
I'm telling Mom.
Welcome.
Frosty ring. What do I have right now?
Anything else? Come again.
Ruby vest and golden ring. Okay.
Welcome.
That's expensive.
Anything else? Come again.
This is good against Tangle. Oh, that's fun. Or everything's good against Tangle right now. Other ring. Frost. Tangle is not that bad. Frost is bad. And still, it's better defense. Yeah, and you want this. Yeah, go play Ultraman. I'll continue playing this. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I know what it is to have a game that... What was my, like, bad game that I liked when I was young? I had Kid Icarus, which I need to play eventually on this channel, but it's a fucking hard game. Yeah, this... oh.
Welcome. What'll... Anything else?
That's not what I want.
Anything else?
I could buy this now.
Anything else? Anything else? Come again.
Yeah, I did beat the first stage, but it's about that's about it. And like beating the first stage was an accomplishment. It was like that's it. Not that's it. I would just try to go along, but it's the kind of game that if you know what you're doing, and you start up a good game, eventually by the second or third stage it becomes easier. It's still hard, but it's a little easier. So I don't usually use save states, but for Kid Icarus I would just try to be conservative about it. But I know that dungeons, like the... I want to say top down, but it's not top down, but like there's the levels that go like up or on the sides, but then there's the castles, the dungeons, and when you can be turned into the thing there. I want to go by... Where's... Oh, it must be here. Where's Watts? Oh, it's not here. No, no. So where's Watts here? Did I Miss a house? Oh, come on. In the inn? Maybe on the second floor or something? Oh.
Any of your weapons in need?
Okay.
Make yourself.
So this is maxed out, maxed out. Okay. I'm gonna save just in case.
One night is 120.
Pamela, wake up! Are you okay? Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I won't go back. Diluc and I are happy here. Leave us be. What do you think of that, huh? This is revenge for taking him from me in the first place. He'll never be yours. What? But Pamela, that can't be. It feels good to come out on top. Pamela, I didn't... This isn't what I wanted.
Let's get her to Chrissy's.
Come on, sis. What
Now we
happened?
go back.
Chrissy, can you take care of our friend for now? It's a long story.
Okay. There's a doctor sympathetic to our cause. We'll take her there.
Thank you.
Leave this to us. You go help
Okay. Don't think there's anything here, so let's go on ahead. Wow, he's spamming cure.
No way!
The spell, oh, that's fine. Wow, if my range is all that blue thing, it's pretty great. I'll try it out. Okay. Oh. No, maybe not. No. Okay. It's just a graphic. I know, it depends in the game. So some games will just treat that as. Oh, there's other things here. This is the. Oh, this is where I have to go. Okay. I'm not going there yet. Exactly. You have to accept change. I know it's difficult, and I was thinking about it, and I don't know later if I want to play Secret of Mana. I might return to the old one, the new one. Depends on my mood, maybe. But they're both great games. But if you have no attachment to the old game, I would say, yeah, play this one. I really like the added dialogue, and the combat is more fluid. Ah! Engulfed! Now it's ablaze. It's one of the suckiest status in the game. Being on fire. Okay, so what's this? Like, this is just more like, ooh, there's a lot of stuff going on. Oh, okay, I'm gonna die right now. Another chocolate. Yeah, I should use a little bit of magic also. I don't know what I have to upgrade. Could use some Salamando. And oh, I have to level 4. Okay, got it. Oh, you're dead. Huh, I have no idea where I'm going. I'm gonna go here and whatever. Oh, I don't have to do that. Axe level 3. I can go up more. So there must be another orb on the other side. Okay, level 4 is the max, that's for sure. Eh. Whatever. Oh, spear. Try for the trident. Okay, going downstairs now. It's just like fall. These are mimics. And same thing, I guess. Oh, there's nothing here. Clearly this was a placeholder for something. Is it like an altar? This is what I have to do. On that. Oh, they give me back my MP when I level up, so I should really use more magic. No, I don't have to do that. No? Bug. Cool. Ah! Didn't know. Axe level 4. I can't use the 5th one since I haven't upgraded it. It should be clear on the screen there. So what the level 3 sword, that's kind of abnormal. Looks like I'm missing something. Oh. Okay. Whatever. I'm gonna keep that. It's a great weapon. Nothing to see here. Unless the mimic gives me some kind of treasure? I don't think so. No, there's nothing here. There's not even a mimic. Huh. Come on, guys. Everybody in a little neat little package. Just 2? Oh. Oh my god. Oh, defender, that's not what I wanted to do. Whatever. That's fine. I should use my magic more. When you have difficulty hitting, by the way, if you're missing a lot with your weapons, which can happen quite frequently in the later levels, if you're not leveled up enough, which is fine, just use haste. It really helps hitting stuff. And there's another magic also that helps. You combine these two and it's all like auto hit, auto crit. Like lunar magic, I think, which is really nice. Something like that. Level up, I just got all my MP back. It's time for another haste. Like they don't do anything. Now I'm gonna hit every treasure that I'm sure they're not. Hey, don't steal my ideas. Hey. Like it's my idea to do. On Reddit, people are like, tell such and such person is also doing this and seem like the same thing. I'm like, oh okay, maybe. And that's fine. I have no problem with that. Like reviewing all the SNES games. So I go on their channel and check it out, and it's pretty different. So whatever. Like for now, what I see is people trying to finish all these games, like finishing and documenting all the Super Nintendo games. Now that's fucking crazy. I'm not gonna finish 750 plus games. It's about, with all the games I'm gonna cover the PAL games and everything, so it's gonna be over like 800, maybe 900 games. So yeah, it's a thing. I'm not in any rush. If it takes 10 years, it takes 10 years. Yeah, I've changed the magic of her. What? Why can't I can't have control of her because she's she was being hit, it seems. SNES has a huge library. Did you check the NES library? And these guys are also doing NES, N64, like... Fuck, what the fuck? Do you have a life, dude? I'm doing condensed little reviews, little like bite-sized reviews that anybody, like somebody who's haven't even touched any game at all can just listen to, and like this is a type of game for me or this is not a type of game for me. I like to put my personal opinion in there, but it's not like it permeates all the review. The best example of that is Super Ghosts and Ghouls and Castlevania 4. I fucking hate these games, but I can see that I don't hate these games, but they're not my type of game. They're slow. The character is usually very slow. Something I didn't really talk about in the review, but I like my guys to run and jump and being able to do lots of things like Mega Man and things like that. Like when I'm... Oh! He's gonna die. Each time I want to see a review of a game, whether it's a Genesis game or a Super Nintendo game or things like that, or most notably it'll be a PC game, people would just will just completely pass throughout the game. Like, this is the first level, this is the second level, this is the boss, this is the end game, this is after the credits. Like, what the fuck? That's not a game review. Imagine if if in the 90s, or I would have picked up a magazine telling me about the end of Half-Life or Deus Ex or Final Fantasy VI or... Are you crazy? I don't want to know when I just want to know a little bit about the game. Just tell me what the feel of the game is. You don't have to tell me everything. No, there's nothing to explore. There's nothing else to see. I've seen everything. I even seen the end boss. So. And you even told me how to kill the end boss. So yeah, I'm not critiquing if you're doing reviews like that. It's fine. I mean, it's not what. I mean, I think somewhere people have been a little lost with reviews. But that's just my opinion. They like don't know how to review games anymore. Not everybody, but most big reviewers. I mean, if maybe that's what gives them views, like explaining all the game till the end, so people don't have to play the game. They can say, "Oh yeah, I know about Final Fantasy VI. There's Kefka, and there's the opera place, and there's oh my god." And the guy hasn't even played the game. That's okay. I don't want to judge anybody. Do your thing. Whatever suits your goal. Remember to have fun. That's the main thing here. Having fun. You should really. You know what? My Ultraman video was quite popular. Surprising. And but I did put it on the French channel. I think the French channel Ultraman review is where I'm getting that popular thing. I should recheck the views. It's not I didn't get that many views on it. Oh. I'm surprised at how many views I got on the latest video, SNES Chronicles, that I put up. And it hasn't even been 24 hours, and I think it smashed the 100 views right now. I don't like it. Oh my god, I had so much fun. I passed so I wasted a lot of time on that review. If people like it, I guess, but I think I wasted way more time than any other reviews. And I was afraid people would be like, "Oh, he's just buying some time. He doesn't want to go through other reviews, so he's doing a cop-out," like in old sitcoms, like a flashback episode, like what would they call it? A clip. A clip show? Like a Simpson clip show where they would like pass over old episodes. I felt like that while I was doing it, and I was like, "Ah, is this going to be good?" But I guess people like it. And I had a lot of things to say, and I don't want it to take like 10 minutes. And repassing over all the game, I'm like, I already said that Home Alone wasn't a good game. I already said that Ultraman wasn't a good game, but and that Castlevania 4 was great, and that you should play. Anybody should play Pilot Wings or ActRaiser. So, but you have one episode in like 3 minutes, which is all that instead of going through all the 30. There's 30 episodes before that, so that's why I did it. But while I was doing it, I wasn't sure. Montage. Yeah. But It's the last time that I'm gonna categorize game like that. I hate it. I fucking hate it. Because in my head, forever, ActRaiser was an RPG. But now that I reviewed it and played and everything, I'm like, no, it's not really an RPG. It's more like a platformer. But it's an RPG, a platformer, and a city building game. And not really a city building game. Like, it's not SimCity. It's more like a god game. It's more like Populous. Like, you tell your guys to go there and that's it. You don't have full control on it. You help your people. You're not doing the thing. You don't decide if there's gonna be a house there. They decide it. So that's, for me, that's the difference between a god game and like a building simulation game. Yeah, ActRaiser is pretty unique. Even ActRaiser 2 is different. It's just a platformer. And it's crazy because the first one was unique, so they should have built upon it and continued the uniqueness of it, but they didn't. Which I don't understand, because was there a problem? I mean, were the critics saying that they didn't like? Did people saying that they didn't like the city building? I loved it. It's short, it's sweet, it switches up gameplay, and that's the thing that with the years I realize I really like. Like pretty much like everybody who plays video game, I'm pretty much ADD, so oh, the wall again. I have some magic, a lot of magic. You're gonna die fast. Yeah, I wanna change up. But it's ADD. It's kind of different because when I was young, I could like play one game for like 6 hours straight, but now I can't do that. After an hour, I get bored extremely easily, and now I wanna change it up with some other game or just watching something on TV, not really TV or YouTube, it's more like watching something on YouTube or download it. Okay, I don't have access to anyone. What's he weak against? One XP. Lumina. Okay, fuck it. I have to kill the two eyes at the same time, I think. Nice. Isn't he advancing? I don't understand why he... I'm sure Americans... I think in... Did people like it? You're American? Oh, you're not American, no. Maybe you're right. Damn American. I'm afraid of Americans. Do you know that tune? oh, I'm red. I'm red. I am American. Okay, so what people did people like it? In your circle of friends, because in my my friends loved it. Everybody loved Actraiser. You're stuck there, dude. Level 4, ouch. That should hurt. 254. Ow. No? We loved it. We really did. Yeah. I was a late. I really took off with RPGs with Secret of Mana. I think this was the first RPG that I liked. I wasn't a big fan of turn-based before playing this. And then... No, I played Final Fantasy II. No, Final Fantasy II might be the first one I played. I liked it, but just for the story. And then I played this, and then I fell in love with everything Squaresoft. I returned to a couple of games, and I awaited eagerly Final Fantasy III. I still remember the feeling I had, just wanting that game. And when it came out, it was $100. And I had the $100 in my account ready to pay for that game, but I couldn't buy it till like the day. There was a weird thing where I couldn't buy it till some date, like maybe 1 or 2 days after it was available on rental, so I rented it.
At last. I've missed you so much.
Oh, Diluc. I'm so glad you're safe. Oh.
And this is nice. Cool.
What are you doing?
Hey, he's a badass. I should fight him.
Where did you send her? Bring her back now.
The mighty Thanatos has need of her. Or more specifically, her blood.
How could you? You have no soul. Do you know how worried she's been for your sake? I don't care if you're under some spell. She loves you. And you've gone too far.
Ouch! What have I been... No. Thank you. I can think clearly again.
Don't move. Are you crazy?
Please help her. She's in terrible danger. There's a door behind the altar. Go!
Here it is.
Okay, so as I was saying, I went to oh, super bug. I went to rent it, and I was going to yeah, that's the thing. That's what happened. I was going to a boarding school, I think we call it in English. In French is pensionnat. It's a pen. You go there, you sleep there all week long, and the weekend you go back to your parents' home, and yeah, that's what I did. So Sunday night is when I think I was available to rent it. So I went to the rental store, I rented it, I played it the maximum I could play before my parents shipped me to the boarding school. So I played it for maybe, I think maybe 2 or 3 hours, something like that. I went on to about where you split up, and then I chose Lucky, and I just did a little start there, and then I stopped. So I played a little while. When I think about it, I mean, oh, that's kind of a bunch of the game. But I think there was a couple of hours. And just because I wanted to play the game. And then I went to school, and after that I bought the game, and I just restarted from the beginning.
You should stick around. This girl's life force is stronger than I expected. She'll make a fine specimen. What? No, this is impossible. How?
Where am I? What's wrong with you two?
We can move!
I see. Diluc must have transferred some of his life force into her. He never fails to impress. All the more reason why we can't let him slip from our grasp. I have no more need of you fools. Vampire, do with them as you will.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, he's nice. He's much more evil looking than the original. And by the way, Goblin, if you're doing that with the Ultraman video, that would be great. And I think it'll be a popular video. People like personal, hearing about personal stories about XYZ game, how they got into their console gaming. Oh, so that should be like a. You should do a series. You could do a series about that, like your personal stuff with XY. You'll not be the only one. A lot of people are doing it, but I saw that that's the video that usually have more views than others. Like a simple review is cool, but just talking about stories about the game is interesting. You'll be weak against Lumina, so I'm gonna upgrade another magic. I hate the fact that sometimes you just don't have access to the guy. Yeah. No. This. Oh, I forgot to. It's kind of difficult to hit in the original version, this guy, because you have to hit the head, kinda, it's weird. This is much better. Again, it makes the game a little too easy, because that was kind of part of the challenge. Wasn't really part of the design decision, I think. It was just an after effect of how the game is, the game engine is handled. Because there's a lot of stuff going on. For an SNES game, it's pretty impressive what everything's doing all in real time. Like they have difficulty replicating it in the modern engine, so that says a lot. Wait. Wait. What are we talking about? I was talking about this game, I was talking about a lot of stuff. What the fuck? Oh, they're unconscious. That's it. Like, people are saying this game is like, there's polygon and everything, or there's the chubby? This is not chubby, guys. Chubby would be like a lot worse than that. The guy on the left, a little bit. But the polygons, look at the fingers. The guy has 5 fucking fingers, so that's good enough for me. And this is like a zoomed in when you're in the game. You don't see that much.
Hey.
We should go. Don't worry. What matters is that he's alive. I'll find him again. I know I will.
The first screenshots of the game that I saw and the first videos were not, the graphics were not identical to this. They were a little worse, and I think that the first impression like stuck for some people, and it stuck, and it's unfortunate.
I know it.
Okay, that's it. So I can just use the rope and goodbye, my love. I want to see Flamey. So where am I? Oh fuck. Since this is the last place I exited. talk to Chrissy. I'm gonna save first. I can go upgrade some stuff.
What night is?
Oh.
Watch out for mush booms. Their spores clog the air and make it hard to breathe.
Too true. I've had lots of run-ins with mush booms.
Makes me wonder why the Matango branch of the family smells so sweet. This whole country is fragrant.
Yeah, the smell kind of makes me hungry.
This is kind of supposed to be in Montago.
Weird, but I think I get where you're coming from.
Oh, you guys too? You agree? It smells like savory mushrooms getting roasted on hot coals. Now I...
Same here.
Hey, do you think the Matango people would... Stop.
Hey.
Don't go there. We're getting into dangerous...
Yeah.
Just enjoy the fragrance while it...
Okay, I'll take a little break here and I'll be back. Get some weapon upgrades.
Smells like a war's a brewing. Any of your weapons
Wow.
in need of an upgrade?
That's a lot of cash. No sword, that's weird. Wow, what the fuck? I missed something somewhere for sure. I'm level 5 with other weapons. That sucks. I want to buy some stuff. Oops. How am I missing so much weapons?
Welcome.
Oh.
Anything else? Come again.
What's wrong? I see. So Dialog has... Now's not the time to lose hope. We discovered this was all Thanatos' doing, but it looks like you already knew that. We've gotten word that the Emperor wants to call a truce. It's hard to believe. He says he wants to disband the army and restore the Empire. Should we trust him?
Chrissy won't listen to anything the Emperor says since she lost. Finally, we've managed to make the Emperor change his mind.
It's what this resistance movement has been working for so long. Should we go?
Okay, we'll go. Come with us. This is it. Dialog will be himself again, and there'll be no need to worry about the Mana Fortress anymore.
We'll go on ahead.
Robot movement. Please stay on the grid. So where are you from, Goblin?
Welcome, honored guests.
The Emperor awaits you. Wow, that music, what the I have to listen to the original. What is this? Oh, and it wasn't very good. Oh, I like the remake a lot better.
Welcome, honored guest.
They changed it a lot for the better. Just a little more subdued. It was a little intense for nothing. Damn, damn. Yeah, it rocks.
Welcome, honored guests.
Huh? Where's Chrissy and the rest?
My. What a day to remember. Perhaps I shall make it a national holiday. Let's commemorate the day that pesky resistance was eradicated, right along with the foolish hero of legend.
Pipe down! Curses! It was a trap!
Let us out of... Let us out...
I should have known. Emperor Vandal.
Quiet. So you want out, huh?
That was easy.
Let the others out!
Relax.
Did I equip my armor? I think so. Oh, nice. I know you. My weapon might be upgradable now. So Albert is... No, it's not full. So that's fine for him. That's fine for him. And that's fine for her. Okay. We are talking.
Takes more than that!
What? What? Wait, what? I was just getting into a fight. What the fuck is going on? Oh my god. This game. I mean, clearly perfection was way within reach, but they just missed, and they missed by quite a lot. It's still a great game. I mean, it's still Secret of Mana, but I mean, come on, guys. I hope flying with Flamey is okay. This is a sword orb, I guess. No, not even. Walnut. The sound there.
Get out of here before those. I'm sure the guards are already on their way.
Wow! That.
I should have known.
I'm doing some upgrade more than anything. Oh, level 4. Oh my god. Where do I have to go? Here? I don't think so. Maybe. Yeah, I think this that part here as well. I remember those. They were going like they were better looking in the original. I think the ninjas. They go behind a little kind of. You have to see it to believe it. Oh, you're dead. Oh. Nice, thanks for the MP boost. That wasn't in the original, the MP when you... I'm pretty sure, I might be wrong, but... That helps a lot for the magic. Now use your magic, use it. I just have to do this. Oh. No sword arm? What the fuck? Come on. What's going on? Oops.
Take that.
Oops. Maybe you didn't hurt me or you didn't want to answer. I asked where you're from. In America. America! But technically I'm also an American. Because America is a continent. Okay, that's it, I think. Boss time. Oh. Oh, I thought he was dead. No, he did. No? Oh. What I should do is like something like this. What do I have to do here? I'm gonna go down. Oh, there's a switch right here. No problem.
You're back. I should have guessed the legendary swordsman could handle a fight. I see how Geshtar and Thanatos could have such trouble.
Your Majesty, one more chance, please!
Why not? I'm off to the palace. You finish them and come to me.
Yes, sir. To reclaim my honor, prepare yourselves! Ah! You can't escape! You can't escape!
Hey, dude. Oh.
You can't escape!
Wow, there's even a shadow passing on the left. You see it? Little touches.
You can't escape!
Wow, there's a crazy stupid delay on YouTube. Unless maybe you're watching the recording. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm gonna put that on the shortcut now. And yeah, I need to use magic on you. Maximum output. Nope, not you. Again, can't use the guy. It seems half of the time I can't use him. And the fight's gonna finish right now. Yeah, that's it. I didn't have time to put... a bit too easy there. Everybody's from New Jersey. So man, you're kind of close. Someday, sometime, we could see each other.
This is the end of
I mean, in real life.
I'm going to burn this whole place down!
Oh, nice, a
This could
cutscene.
get ugly.
This one looks better than the other.
What's that sound? Is that truffle?
Am I too late? Bet you want to hear how I got here, huh? I came here on Flammy, of course. He's gotten so big, you know, he can even fly. He just took off all of a sudden, so I hopped on, and now I'm here with you guys. He might be big, but he's still a baby.
Your baby's a
I
little
think he thinks
baby.
you're his parents and was feeling a little homesick. Here, take this Flammy drum. I've been training him with it. It's his favorite toy. Just sound this drum, and he'll come straight for you. Anyway, let's blow this popsicle stand. Oh, actually, could you drop me off in Matango on your way? Just head southwest from here.
What? I didn't even use it, so he didn't even fly in? Huh. Okay. He's not flying in anymore, right? Oh my god. That's gonna be at some point, man. Calm yourself. Everything's gonna be. Oh, okay, okay. This is cool. Why was I was already on it. Did you just see that? What the fuck was that? I was on the thing and I picked myself up. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah. Wow. Okay, you have to see. Okay, I'm gonna stop it. Yeah, it's cool, the little wing things, and he's beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna go at Gaia's Navel. There's a couple of things I can do now. This place is particularly beautiful. It was beautiful in the original, but it's even better now. Oh. I thought it would be here.
Thank goodness you're safe. Even the little one's gotten a bit bigger. You make a dwarf proud. Let me give you this mallet as a thanks for dropping by. It's the least I can do. I used to use it in the show.
Minor mallet. No. Unless maybe this is one of the places I forgot. Can check it out, it's pretty short. There's not much here. I might just check quickly online where's the sword orb I might have missed. Maybe I didn't miss anything, but No. Okay. Yeah, I saw it. Fly swoop in. He swoops in. This is a little slow, but I'm so critical. So I can go there right now is the Mushroom Kingdom. This is the next place to go, but I'll just do the... Do I have a map? No map. I guess I have the map on the... I can't access the world map from here. Really? That's weird. I need to find the Turtle Island. Oh, this is cool. You can now see this. I'll go here now. Ooh. Whoa, that's neat.
I'm Picard, caretaker of this lighthouse. Not many ships on these rough seas. Did you know there's a whole sunken continent northeast of here near the coral reef? That mana palace is really just a giant switch that'll bring the continent. The ancients must have been powerful. There are probably more unexplainable mysteries.
Like the 3D really helps because there's a lot of things in Secret of Mana that are at top of things, like the temples, there's a couple of towers, so I think it helps. Oh, I could have called Flamey from here. Not Flamey, it's... How does it call?
There.
Flammy? Flammy. Flammy. It's Flamey, okay? It's Flamey. And I wasn't the only one who said Flame. It's Flame. So I need to find the... Ah, this. No, this is not it. This is the sunken continent. I can go there already?
I can't.
Oh, I guess not. Yeah, and there's nothing else here.
There.
Some things never change in Secret of Mana. I have to orient myself. Okay. Oh, this is it.
Can't sell much here. I'd do better business in a bigger... There's nothing on this blasted isle except these sea hair tails. Huh? You actually want one? Well, I was gonna throw it away anyway.
Better put this away before I lose it.
This is weird and should have been like a side quest or something.
How'd you get here?
Hello. Who cares how old we are? We're in love. That's why we are love. We're married.
What?
Who cares how old we are? That's why we elope.
eloped. I'm pretty sure it's elope, but maybe not.
I'll always remember our lavish lifestyle back in the Empire. But what really matters is that we're safe.
My family was nobility back in the Vandal Empire. I escaped to this island with my family.
That's it. Yeah. That's because of a cool dude that which you just mentioned. I'm gonna do a shout out to Doom Darts on Reddit. This guy is posting my videos. Each time I post a SNES Chronicles video, he posts it on the SNES Reddit, and each week it's like about 10 subs. Not maybe. Sometimes it's a little less. Last week was 50, and 2 weeks ago, about last week or 2 weeks ago, and it wasn't Doom Darts that time. It was another guy. He posted the first episode, and that like really took off. Like 50 subscribers, boom, like that. I was like, what? Yeah, the channel is picking up, so I'm glad about it.
There.
And like when I posted the retrospective, I thought, oh, we might not put this one on Reddit. He might not put it on Reddit, but he did. And yeah, I wasn't thinking about it, and when I saw a couple of subscribers coming in, I was like, what's going on? That's weird. Not that it just happens once in a while, like one there, but when there's like 2, 3 in a row in an hour, I was like, what? And I went to Reddit and Doom Darts as strike again. And please, if you want to share my videos on Reddit, it's a really good place to share, but self-promotion is really not well seen, so I can't really do it much. So I did it at first a little bit, but I stopped quickly.
It's a sea hare's tail! Hurrah! Let's throw that in the dry well.
What?
Water! We're saved! In return, let me give you this belt. It belonged to the legendary hero, so it ought to look great on you.
Oh, what? Are you here? Yeah. He's everywhere except where you go back to Gaia's Navel. That's weird.
I've been waiting.
Arrow's sword cannot forge. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna check if I missed a... Okay, Rusty Sword, okay, that's fine. Broadsword, defeat Mantis Ant, so that's done, that's for sure. Herald Sword, found in Pandora Treasury. Pandoran Treasury. I might have missed that, yeah. Oh, there's a sword and a spear orb that I missed, so that's why I got 2 spear orb later, but the sword I never got. Okay, I'm gonna pick it up, and after that, is there anything else? Defeat Great Viper, so that's done for sure. North Town Ruins. I missed that. Excalibur. Found in North Town Ruins. I was in North Town Ruins. Oh, okay, I did miss that. Wow. Okay, there's a couple of stuff I'm gonna do. Nope, I'm gonna buy some walnut and everything.
Anything else? Come again.
There.
Yeah, it seems there was a little asterisk on the Pandorian one, so that's one that's easy to miss. Because once you've liberated Pandora, which is right here, it's easier to navigate the map now. Much easier. So you can go talk to the king and he's gonna thank you for liberating his kingdom and give you access to a sword and a spear orb, so that's really nice. Those orbs are pretty much the best in the game. I pretty much hate this castle since it's so linear. Let's just go around like that. Go there and then you go here.
Did it. Hope, what Gemma said about you and the Mana Sword. As the legends foretold, we've guarded these for centuries for you, wielder of the Mana Sword. Take them with you and save the world.
Great voice. Oh, lots of stuff here. 50 GP. Sword. If I get a spear orb here, that's crazy. Nope, okay. Okay, so I want to use this. That's weird. There are so many like cities. Like I should I could be able to go there. Is there something there? No. That's weird. They really made a kingdom out of it instead of just 2 cities. Yeah, right. So I don't know exactly where it is. Not here. There's a door where there was spikes in front of them and I removed them eventually. And I guess I didn't come back to it or something like that. Yeah, on the left here, I never... I don't even know if I went here. Yeah, sword arm. Okay. I'm stuck. And I went down there? I don't remember going down there. Can I go down there? Oh, it's when I go here. Okay. I think that's it. Yeah.
Smells like any of your weapons in need of an up.
Excalibur. Okay, so now weapons. Of course, I'm gonna put Excalibur on the guy. Okay, who's gonna take Albert? You're gonna take it. And you? The whip. Yeah. Okay. Gonna do a little bit of grinding with the girl here. So yeah, I'm gonna finish the episode with some grinding. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you like the video, please leave a like. Next thing we have to do is go to Montague. I just have to remember that. But note to myself, I just have to come back to the video and listen to myself saying, go back to Montague. So yeah, like the video, follow me on YouTube and Mixer and Twitch or one of these places. But I upload all my videos to YouTube, so YouTube is the place to go. at the very least, I'd say. And yeah, I do reviews of every SNES games by release date, called SNES Chronicles. And I play all sorts of old games, usually not really known games. Like this one is an exception because I really like the SNES version and I wanted to know what they did with the remake. But I play these games Mondays and Wednesdays. I start these games, and when I decide to continue one of these games, I play in between, yeah, at 8 p.m. Eastern time, pretty much every day. And you can have more details on Twitter and Facebook. All the details should be in the description. Remember to have fun, guys. Peace.
That was the first time I'd seen a dragon, even a baby one.
Me too. Did you get a look at his wings?
They're so white. He's got to be the prettiest dragon in the world.
Such cute eyes.
He's the best. What's wrong?
You guys haven't stopped gushing since we found that. So, you didn't gush at all when you found me in the dwarf village. I'm pretty one of a kind too.
Well, yeah, we did find you in a shoddy sideshow.
Oh. And then you tried to cheat us out of our money.
Oh.
That cute little dragon would never do something like that.
Be that way.
Why is there so much sand in the desert? My shoes had more sand than feet in them.
Remind me never to visit a desert again. All the...
That's what you're worried about?
Skincare aside, it's impossible to sleep with so much riding on our shoulders.
You were snoring last night.
What was that?
Nothing.
All this desert talk is making my throat bone dry.
Ugh, I hate the gritty feeling of sand in my mouth.
Water! I need water!
What do you need of me?
I'm thirsty.
You're using magic for that?
Understood.
I guess Undine's okay with it.